Hey y'all, we're back and we're gonna have a short interview with Cuddle Core. First off, we're gonna ask you, you into any new projects or games lately?
Honestly, I've been playing retro games a lot lately. Like my
Nice.
throwbacks, like Samurai Warriors, Dynasty Warriors, Warriors Orochi, God of War,
Wow.
2018, which is not really retro, but the other ones are
Oh
just
yeah.
things that I'm a true gamer at heart. So when I'm done with training for Tekken for the day, I play the other games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. What first got you into fighting games?
My dad is the person who got me into fighting games, so he's the reason. I got really competitive as a kid, and so when I would lose, I would cry a lot when I would lose. So he taught me how to, if I lose, to study, apply yourself, don't make excuses, keep studying. And in the end, it actually helped me a lot, and it's something I've carried with me for years.
That's awesome. Like a lot of people, they need to learn that mentality. I feel coming in, they just want to win right away, but it's not always like that.
It's not always like that at all. Good things I think take time, and if you want to get better at something, you have to be patient and give yourself grace and allow yourself to fail. To fail means that you learn. To learn means you will improve, especially if you're studying the right things.
That is good advice. And for anyone who doesn't know, who do you main and why do you like that character?
So I main Elisa and Xiaoyu, and I like both of them because they both do something completely different. Elisa's like the long range Punisher, the chainsaw slicer, very poke heavy. I think when it comes to just like simple game plan. Xiaoyu is a little more complex, but she's evasive, and
Oh
both the
yes.
characters have amazing movement. And I love both of them for the evasion, but I love them both also for how different they are. Xiaoyu is like a bird; she kind of pokes and pecks at you, but Elisa, she can stop you from coming in.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's so hard to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. I always lose to Lisa.
She can definitely be very difficult to deal with. Yes. Yes.
What do you find toughest about competing in tournaments?
The toughest thing I find in competing in tournaments sometimes is the external factors that you have no control over. Sometimes for me, if something, a wrench is thrown into my plans, whatever it is, maybe I forgot something at home that I needed, or maybe I didn't sleep well, anything like maybe I wasn't prepared for that. I'm like, how am I going to deal with this? But over the years, I've actually learned how to get better at it. Sleep is the number one thing for me. Sometimes I don't know how I'm going to sleep that day, and it affects me a lot. So I have routines and rituals where I get into that sleep environment, and it makes me more prepared.
What do you love most about being a part of the fighting game scene?
There's a lot of things I love about being a professional fighting game player, but I think one of the things I enjoy the most is that there's still grassroots events where when I'm playing against people, I'm playing against people from the community. It's not just like, oh, it's just the pros. So I always feel like I'm learning something new from people of different skill levels, and I get to interact with the community in that way. I know it's sometimes different in other games, but this one is like that, and I still love that aspect, how at home it feels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree too. Like I feel in other games sometimes a little unapproachable to characters, but I mean players. But like in these kind of situations, like you just walk up and be like, "Hey, how's it going? What did I do wrong?" Or like if you get some casuals in. So I really like that too.
Yeah, exactly. It makes it's personable. So I really enjoyed that part.
And last question: do you have any advice to give to someone who's just getting into fighting game?
Your self worth is not tied to the game. The game is something that you're learning. You're becoming a student of it. But just because you lose doesn't mean you're worthless. Just because you win doesn't mean that you're better than everybody. Doesn't mean you're not good either. It just means take that win and learn and keep on learning. But who you are, it should be separate from from the wins and the losses, so that you don't find yourself your mood is dependent on how you place it or your skill level. Remember that you are always learning, and I think a good mental approach to the game. I think that helps a lot.
For sure. Thanks for talking with us today.
Thank you for having me.